Hi guys, welcome to Body Semantics. This is Connect Core. And my sister Alina is already cracking up. We're going to teach you, this is the first part of the core series. We're going to teach you about finding your core, connecting with it, and engaging it.
You're really learning the core fundamentals here. Core curriculum.
I almost called it Common Core. But I felt I might traumatize people. But this is so great. Okay, so we're going to get started. Alina's going to lay down on her back with her feet flat underneath her knees. So knees are bent, back is flat, and she's just going to place her hands on her belly. As she takes an inhale, as you take an inhale, the belly's going to rise. And then as you exhale, can you feel the belly pull in? All the breath goes out. That's where you actually feel your core tighten. So do a couple on your own. Inhaling, feel the belly rise, the hands rise up. And then on that exhale, feel all that air being pushed out. You can even push on your belly if you want. And can you feel the stomach muscles, all that core start to really engage? Yeah. Are we engaging? I mean, I'm engaged, but... So a couple of breaths here, just like that. Letting your body just lay naturally. I want you to roll the shoulders down. Good. Give me a soft tuck in your chin. Yeah. So that way, with that soft tuck in the chin, her whole spine is now in alignment. It's more comfortable this way. Good. Exhale. Good. So I want you to just relax for a moment, Alina. And then if you've been in any of my classes, you've heard me talk about knitting the rib cage, tucking the tailbone, and pulling belly button to spine. So I'm breaking down all three of those for you right here. So with that breathing and on that exhale, you feel that belly button pull to the spine. So the next piece we're going to work on is knitting the rib cage. So Alina's tendency is if she rolls her shoulders back, the chest pops up. That's a big tendency with not just Alina. I actually teach like that a lot, and I have to think about knitting the rib cage. So you think about the front parts of the rib pulling together, knitting them together, pulling down on that exhale. Nice job. Do you feel the difference? Yeah, that's strained, yeah. That's when you know it's working. Believe it or not, you do get to breathe through all this. I know it feels like a struggle. But I want you to think of just that chest leg opening up, popping up, and then knit the rib cage together. Drawing it in. On that exhale, you push the belly down, you knit together. Inhaling up, open up, let that chest pop a bit. And then exhale. Nice. Good, and you're not doing it because I hounded you. So earlier before we started filming, as she would open up or lock in her rib cage, her shoulders would roll forward. It's tendency. So you want to think of those rolling back and opening up, pressing into your mat. Lots of engagement through the mat. Good. Feeling that difference? Okay. So from here, I'm going to have you remove your hands. So you're going to relax at first, and then there's a natural tuck in the tailbone, or a natural untuck. So there's that little arch. Sometimes you can press your hand through it, depending on how big your arch is. You want to think of the hip points tucking up and towards each other. Yep. Towards your belly button. Now you've pressed your low back down. You feel the lower core engage. Now you release, let that natural arch come back in. And then on that exhale, you tilt those hip bones towards you. Good, get that tuck pressing down. Doing a couple of those on your own. So just a couple of these, moving with your breath, really connecting with your breath. Hence why we call it Connect Core. So with your breath, it connects to your core. It works a lot through that. Now for some people, your back may not go flat to the mat. For me, it's really, really tough to get my back to the mat. It's taken me a couple of years to get that mobility through my spine. In the lower back, Alina's actually pretty good here. Good job. Whereas a lot of people are actually just naturally tilted forward. And I just want you to think about if you're that person who can't get that arch to go away completely. Can you still think of the hip points lifting up and that core engaging? Exhale, pull in. Think of all those pieces now. Think of the hips tucking, the belly button pulling in, and the rib cage knitting together. If you've been in my classes, we call it knit, nail, and tuck. Nailing the belly button to the nailing that belly button to the spine, knitting the rib cage together, and tucking the tailbone. I know some people don't like nails, but I like it. Then again, we're morbid. Okay, so from there, I'm going to come to the back part of you. I'm going to have you extend your arms out a little bit more, palms face down, just to kind of brace yourself. We're going to go into pelvic curls. So we're going to start off with the base of the spine, right at the tailbone. You want to tuck on the exhale, squeeze the glutes together, and slowly peel up one vertebra at a time. So can you think of one piece of that back peeling up, knitting the rib cage together, nailing that belly button to the spine, lifting up slow, squeezing the glutes. Good. Inhale at the top. You're all the way up at the top. Squeeze those glutes. Pull the core in. On the exhale, I want you to start from the ribs. Drop from the ribs first. Drop it down. Pull that belly button in towards the spine. Tuck that tailbone. Tuck, tuck, tuck. The booty's the last piece to go down. Good. And release. We're going to come back up, letting that whole body come back to neutral, and then you exhale, push down, tuck, nice, good, and then rolling up one vertebra at a time, squeezing up, pull that core in, tuck, knit that rib cage together, good, 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 nice, all the way up at the top, and then breathe in, and out, tuck that tailbone, start from the top. Booty's the last piece. You're going to feel that glute squeeze. We're only doing 3 of these. Very, very simple. This is your last one. Don't rush it. Take your time. Yeah, breathe. Relax the shoulders. Good. And release.